Section 52 of the Book of Divine Consolation of the Blessed Angela of Foligno. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Treatise III, Second Consolation of the Passion of Christ. Another time there was shown unto me the bitter sufferings in the soul of Christ, the which was so awful that heart cannot imagine nor tongue describe it. And forasmuch as I beheld such suffering in the Virgin Son, my soul was most grievously afflicted, and my own suffering was greater than I had ever felt before. Seeing how that I could find no ease or joy in this meditation, my soul did perceive many causes and reasons for this bitter suffering. Firstly, because that soul was most holy and entirely without sin, for which reason it deserved no punishment whatsoever. Then, because He endured it for love of us, and we, ungrateful, hostile, and unworthy, did despise and mock at Him even whilst He was redeeming us through His passion. Then, because the sin of those who crucified Him was exceeding great, and that soul which did hate and utterly abhor all sin, grieved more over this than over any other sin. There was, moreover, many persons who committed this sin, because both Jews and Gentiles who were gathered together for the feast did conspire against Him, causing Him the utmost grief. Also because of the deep malice and wickedness of His adversaries, whose whole endeavour was to destroy Him, His memory, and His name, and also His elect disciples. He suffered likewise because He had compassion upon those disciples who fell from faith, and He endured persecution for their sakes. He suffered likewise because He had compassion upon His most unhappy mother, and because He found Himself in great trouble without any help or consolation. And finally, He suffered above all things, because that most noble soul was dolefully assailed upon every side. Every person was unto Him a cause of grief. His soul felt pain and anguish from all the pain and anguish inflicted upon that most holy, virginal, and delicate body. And all these things together were laid upon that one most holy soul. Many other things were clearly set forth unto me, but I neither can nor will relate them. Drawn forth out of myself, therefore, I was transformed in the suffering of the Crucified, and the divine mercy did vouchsafe these things unto me. Firstly, that my will was so straitened that I could desire nothing save what He permitted. Secondly, that He hath placed within my soul a state which changeth but little, and I possess God in such fullness that I am no longer in that state wherein I was wont to be, but I do walk in such perfect peace of heart and mind that I am contented with all things. End of section 52.